and they charge him with only 5. Because only 5 are proof that he did it. Really, where did the other 7 come from? It's just the way they think. And this guy gonna go on trial for years and years, and whatever the verdict is, I don't know if California has, if New York has the death penalty, but anyway, even if they have it, still they give him 10, 15 years to live. That's the system. So the grief that those people or the families of those women have to deal with by their loss, on the other hand, they have to support this man in prison. And they have to pay for his gym, and for his TV, and for his food, and for his residence, and working out. And maybe they will release him one day. You never know. Okay? They will say he was a psycho or something, and he's out killing more people. So that is the reality. That is when the hukum and the ruling is other than the ruling of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْفَاسِقُونَ. Those are the people who didn't rule according to the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's what happens to them. وَكَتَبْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ فِيهَا أن النفس بالنفس والعين بالعين والأنف بالأنف والأذن بالأذن والسن بالسن والجروح قصاص. Someone kills, gets killed. That's it. Automatic, just like that. Just like that. He intentionally kills someone, he's killed. That is the hukum of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What you want to keep him for? What you going to nourish him for? This one put himself in the place of Allah, because only Allah is the one who takes life and gives life. So he put himself in that position. Get rid of him. Or who are you to do that? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me that permission. Allah gave the Islamic ruler that permission. I'm not saying individuals should go and start chopping people's heads off. But that is when Islamic Sharia is established, when justice is established, when the law of Allah is established, then most probably people don't need to be killing each other. But you see what's happening. This is the system. A system that invites to all this. We live in the West system is a system that invites. And you know, I debate anyone, I challenge anyone who try to defend the Western system. What kind of system is that? Where is the moral of this system? You give me a moral of this system. First of all, it's all hypocrisy. Second of all, what moral system you're talking about? A system that allows the man or the woman to have any other relationships they want while they're married and they are protected by the law. A system that shoots billboards all over the place. Pregnant, will take care of you. What kind of system is that? And they will have a picture of a young woman, a young girl, maybe 15, 14 years old. A system that supports homosexuality, where is the justice in that? You know, I have a patient, I have 2 kids, 2 patients. The funny thing is, both of their names are exactly the same. Their first name and last name exactly the same. 2 different mothers. With little more questioning, I found out that those 2 women, 2 mothers, are friends. Friends. And you know the rest of the story. That guy, who's boyfriend of one of them, gets both of them pregnant. Both of them name their kids the same name. You know what's the funny thing, or the sad thing I should say? They're both pregnant again by the same man. That is the reality these people live. That is their moral system that they're talking about. That is, you find the issue with the Muslim woman because of her hijab, whatever, in a Muslim country, it becomes the issue of the CNN and the issue of the BBC and the issue of ABC and Fox News. Look inside your own country. Look at the diseases, look at the corruption. Why you're concerned? Now this is your issue? A woman with her hijab and whatever? That is not your issue and it's never your business. You claim to have business in there, and look what you've done to the whole world. And now it's spreading, it's like fire. Started in Afghanistan, moved to Iraq, and now heading to Pakistan, and then it's going to go back, more west, and that is what it is. That is what's happening. Or what? So get busy. So when the second janazah passed by, and they said bad stuff about it, he was this, he was that, he was backbiter, he was that guy, whatever, the Prophet ﷺ, as if there was consensus amongst them, the Prophet ﷺ said, wajabat, wajabat, wajabat. It's a must, it's a must, it's a must. So Umar radiyallahu anhu, قال يا رسول الله فداك أبي وأمي. The first one passed, we said good stuff, you said wajabat, wajabat, wajabat. The second one passed, we said bad stuff about the guy, the dead person, and you said wajabat, wajabat, wajabat. ما wajabat? يعني what is a must? فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم من أثنيتم عليه وجبت له الجنة. من أثنيتم عليه ومن أثنيتم عليه شرا وجبت له النار. Whoever the person you praised and you say good stuff about, it's a must for him paradise. And whoever you said bad stuff about, hellfire is a must for him. ثم قال صلى الله عليه وسلم أنتم شهداء الله في أرضه. You are the witnesses of Allah in His earth. You're the witness. You know when you go to court, they ask for witnesses. You are the witnesses of Allah in this earth. Because it's impossible. It's impossible that you're going to have very much consensus of one opinion. A lot of people have one opinion about one person, and that opinion is wrong. It's very much impossible. A lot of people will not agree to say so-and-so is good, unless he's good, and vice versa. And this is the honor for this ummah. Also the Prophet ﷺ, in Bukhari and Muslim, recited one day, قول إبراهيم عليه السلام رب إنهن أضللن كثيرا من الناس فمن تبعني فإنه مني ومن عصاني فإنك غفور رحيم. ثم تلا قوله تعالى إن تعذبهم فإنهم عبادك وإن تغفر لهم فإنك أنت العزيز الحكيم. He recited the Prophet ﷺ one day, as Abdullah bin Amr said, the Prophet ﷺ recited those two ayahs. So there you see, please. The Prophet ﷺ recited, I know the economy is bad, but the Prophet ﷺ recited those two ayahs. One ayah is when Ibrahim alayhi salam, and Ibrahim alayhi salam was a soft man. الله حليم الله منيب أواه يعني كثير التأوه. Allah, when he describes Ibrahim, he says أواه يعني كثير التوجه, يعني anything he sees he gets depressed about it عليه السلام. He feels sad for it, he's worried. He goes and the angels go to destroy قوم لوط, and Ibrahim عليه السلام يحاججه, starts arguing with them, trying to convince them to leave them alone, give them a chance. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already said, أواه أواه يعني توجه أواه يعني, you know when you're hurt, say, oh, that is the awwah. Alright? So Ibrahim alayhi salam was soft. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about him, oh Allah, those idols and the shirk had misguided Allah, or had misguided a lot of people. So whoever obeys me, then he's one of me, belongs to me. That's Ibrahim alayhi salam. And whoever disobeys me, then you are most merciful, most forgiving. Alright? And he also recites قوله تعالى about Isa alayhi salam in Ma'idah, إن تعذبهم فإنهم عباد. If you punish them, about the Christians, if you punish them, then they're your servants. And if you forgive them, then you're almighty, all wise. So in other words, as if both of them trying to intercede for their people. فبكى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم.